it.
We live, baby.
I think that's it. Holy smokes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Man, that looks. Hey. Y'all playing around.
Let me see what you're working with. Hold on, let me go on Facebook on my computer.
That looks pretty solid.
We solid? What's up? Lunch with the cool kids, right?
No, you can just go to Gerald Davis.
I'm gonna go on my find you on my troll account.
There you. Nice to know that you. Nice to know that you got one.
You said what?
It's nice to know that you got one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Oh man, don't be Kevin Durant out here.
Nah, I'm not gonna comment. I just lurk.
Oh well.
Don't tell nobody though. I'm just playing.
You got it.
I can't find you.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Got it.
I can't find you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, this looks good. Hold on.
This is horrible. Yeah, found everything but you.
Hold on.
This is horrible.
That sound like a
Rip Gerald Davis. Oh my gosh.
Let me hear my sound like a
Rip Gerald Davis.
Welcome to another episode of Literally the Coolest.
I love the sound bites.
Welcome to another episode of Literally the Coolest.
Yeah, I
find you for real.
Welcome to another episode of Literally the Coolest.
Oh yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Clues bombs for the for the intro.
Solid. So check this out. Your volume went back to regular.
Did it? Clues bombs for the
I don't know what you did. So check this out. Your volume went
Huh.
back to regular.
Man, I bet that's like a
I don't know what you did.
system thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Man, I bet that's like a
and then also like you're kind of getting a you're getting a
I bet that's like a
and then also like you're kind of getting every you're getting a
I bet that's like a
well, this is cold.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Dave, what's up, man?
It looks real good. Well, this is cold.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Dave, what's up, man? Man, we out here. We testing this live stream so we can get beautiful people like yourself talk about the things of this world.
So I'm frozen for some.
You are frozen.
Yeah.
You're frozen like Elsa.
I'm gonna end it and join back. Hold on and see what they're doing.
All right. That's cool. Dave, what are you doing up? Dude. It's Dave, let me tell you something, man. It's really late in Hotlanta, and it's medium Atlanta right now.
I'm back again.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And you need to go ahead. You need to go ahead and invite Steve. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he probably sleep. The only people up right now.
Probably sleep now, but I talked to him earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably maybe about an hour ago. Yeah, but he's probably asleep.
The only people that up right now are me, you, and Dave. And
well, hey, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gravy.
Yeah, yeah, it's so funny. Like I'm talking to you and then I'm hearing myself in the background. I don't know who's real. So let me cut the phone down.
Got you.
Yep. But yeah, okay. Look at that.
Only thing is I see a hold on. It's like a skip. Like you ain't getting good frames on my end. I don't know if that's me or if that may be your end. I don't know. I can't blame nobody. Hold on, because I need to turn my volume off on this end too.
Probably my free account.
No, it's not you. It's no. I was saying I need to turn the volume down because I can hear myself talking.
No, I'm talking about those skip frames. It's probably my free account saying that we ain't gonna give y'all any frames until you pay.
No. So question to you is,
yes, sir.
Have the internet connected? Are you connected to Wi-Fi or are you connected hardwired?
You know what? On Wi-Fi, I should probably go hardwire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that yeah, it looks really good, fam.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yes.
Let me see what YouTube look like.
YouTube probably looks immaculate.
Man, you know, they get it done in YouTube. Oh yeah, look at that.
I'm gonna go on YouTube real quick.
Yeah, that's fire.
I'm finna go ahead and hit you with the troll account. Yeah, this is gonna be me, my name. Oh yeah, that looks real good, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I would do?
Yes, sir.
You need to look at your frames. You need to go 24 frames. It's showing you're on 60.
Is it?
Yes, we need 24 frames per second. So you get a more dramatic look. And I think you would do that inside of ATEM. So you need to open up ATEM and change your frames.
Oh man, that's gonna be interesting because
or look inside the program that you're using. See if you can change the frames in there. It's got to be one or the other.
I wonder, can I change my frames mid-stream?
I don't think you can. You probably have the stream to change everything.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the you're shooting at 1080 60 frames per second. So I would go 24 so you get that cinematic. Like we're not doing these sports or anything like that. So
got you. Yeah. I'm not mad at this at all.
What you mean?
No, I'm saying I'm not mad at this at all. This looks pretty good. The only thing, but like, oh, you know what? No. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's dope, man. Let me try something else. There's
dopeness.
There's no oh yeah, there you go.
Did you see what I put in the comments?
Yeah, I see.
That's dope.
Hold on. I got you.
I like the side by side.
Yeah, this one.
Not unless you have to like put something on the screen or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely use the side by side. That looks very good.
Yeah.
Now, why you send me an email so I can join from my PC? You know what I'm saying? So I can go ahead, put the mic up, you know what I'm saying? So I can look, professional like you know what I'm saying?
Have that good light going on.
I don't have no kind of light, man. This is the only light I got right here. This right here. That's the only light I got.
No. That's for the novices. That's a novice light.
It's too bright.
Oh man.
People joining in. You got four people in here. It's Tony just he said, yeah.
Swindle. Yep. Swindle, what up, bro? That is my brother from another lady. Why you up, Swindle?
Leave that man alone, man. He can be
I will not. He's in Texas too.
Say, man, he just like you. He got stuff to do.
No. Everybody should be asleep, I think. And
well,
Swindle, don't sleep. Swindle, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell both of y'all something. Hustle culture is gonna kill y'all. I'm telling you. Hustle culture, don't sleep till you die, is gonna put you to sleep real early. Because it's gonna kill you. I like to sleep. I just so happen to not be asleep right now because I'm having lunch with the cool kids. Hey, Brian, what up, bro? Came out the gym, headed home. See, that's okay. You can do that. Hey, Ram, you can do that.
Oh, so your volume just changed again.
Did it?
What in your program? What is your main volume is set to the board, right?
Yeah, Rodecaster.
Check it to be sure. You done went blank.
It's not that I just get very, very little sleep. Yeah, I feel that. So, Wonder Man, let's make a pact in the middle of the night that we both gonna get more sleep. We will sleep together.
Hey, Tony, tell him no.
We gotta sleep, man.
We do not agree on this sleep thing.
I think we should. I think we.
Yeah, I'm frozen again. You're gonna have to figure out your internet situation.
Yeah.
But dopeness, you know what I'm saying? Look at you got 5 people on. I think you need to start going live instead of pre-recording.
Hey man, I think because you know what? I agree. And I like this is part of the reason that we're trying to get this together because like live is awesome and I got some amazing friends.
Yeah, I see. It just keep going up and up. You got 6 people now.
Yeah.
And it's 12 o'clock at night.
It's 12 o'clock at night. And I have no idea why. First of all, I have some insomniac cool kids is the problem. Y'all
it's okay, so it can be called late night, late night with the cool kids.
No. 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 It won't.
Oh man, come on.
It will not be late night with the cool kids. It will be.
You can do it. You can do like a late night special. What about a late night special?
Man, hey, listen, hold on. Swindle. You know what? Hold on. First of all, we're not doing late night specials of anything. I'll tell you that right now. But hold on.
You see, is he talking about basketball?
Dude, okay. Swindle is the founder and organizer of a league out there, and like he's doing phenomenal. And he's working with these kids, and like dude, there's so many people on board, man. I'm like he doing better than me, so I can't be proud of him. But as much as I can, dude, I'm so proud of him, man. He's killing it out there. He is killing it out there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Swin City is the league.
Hey, Swindle, you need to get Gerald down here, man. I've been trying to get him to come on. He tripping.
Man, listen. Swindle, tell me, yeah. Yeah, man. He's absolutely killing it. You the Drew League of DFW, man? Come on, man. Man, hold on. That deserves a. Oh man. NBA in Swindle. If you don't do the right thing, that's all right.
Do the right thing.
That's all right.
So I got the forever look at the screen look.
You're frozen solid. That's a good frame though. If there were ever a frame to be frozen on, like that's it. So that's cool.
It looks content. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see if I can pull you out and then bring you back in. Does that make a difference? Yeah, I think it's the connection. Dude, my Wi-Fi is not tripping. My Wi-Fi is immaculate. Man, do I gotta order an Ethernet cord from Amazon? I'm tired of buying stuff is the problem. I am absolutely tired of buying stuff. I mean, we both know that's not gonna happen. Let's not kid ourselves. I said, let's not kid ourselves. And you know what? Like, I commend you. I commend you for all of your effort, but like, yeah, you know what? This Ethernet cord is going to be the last thing. Hey, I'm gonna remove you. Can I? Can I get rid of you? Okay. So, however you're looking at it, just swipe up. Just get out of the browser. Yeah. All right. Swindle, that's not on my end. Let me tell you that right now. Let me tell you that right now. I got AT&T fiber. It's not Xfinity. The entry version of Xfinity. But yeah, Swindle, I don't know if you're still on, man. Oh, no, your guest. Thank you. Because my AT&T Swindle, dude, I gotta we have to find a way. Holy, okay.
On my phone, I wonder if I can switch it to oh man, I'm all in the camera. Jesus Christ. I wonder if it'll work better if I use the Chrome browser.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then hold on. Let me see what I'm connected to as well here at the house. Hold on. Hold, please, sir.
Yeah. Swindle said it was your baseline internet plan. Oh man, it's my third angle. That's embarrassing. I hope nobody's watching this with my red and orange shorts.
All right, I'm back.
What you do?
I switched it to the King of Fernhill, which is right by me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That might be the issue. I don't know. We'll see in a minute.
Yeah, we'll see.
Swindle, man, quit talking about my internet, man. See, I was gonna come to your game and come video some stuff. Now I'm not, because you're talking about my internet.
It don't matter. It's the Obama internet. It's cool.
Whoa. Relax. I don't have none of that.
Oh man, there's nothing wrong with the Obama net.
Oh, no, I don't have.
It's done put plenty of Wi-Fi in people's homes.
No, sir.
Nothing wrong.
Not in home. My man said I had the Obama net.
Oh man. So this may be a you know what? I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test it out. And so is your number still the same? I'm gonna. Uh-oh. Let's see. All right. Hey, I'm gonna send you a invitation. I know my lights went out. I gotta I'm gonna go regular man lights. Hold on. Yeah. That's disgusting. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I know. I was talking to my homeboys on Xbox Live.
Oh, nice.
They talking about Kevin Durant maybe going to the Phoenix Suns.
I think, man, I think I can't call it. I honestly can't call it because
I don't think he needs to do that.
I think he does.
All right, well, whatever.
I think he does.
I mean, you know, whatever works for him. I don't care.
Man, he blew his career. Like, it's over. Like, at this point, unless something drastically change, I thought they weren't going to let them out. Okay. Hold on. So no, I can't find your number, man. Hold on.
Swindle, gonna put your number in the chat.
I don't think you should. I don't think that would be a good
Get it anyway. No.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
About to get some unsolicited calls soon.
Man, you about to. Oh, Lord.
Man, one time my homeboy was getting help on his router.
Yeah.
My boy say, "Hey, go ahead and let me get that IP. Tell me what the IP is." I said, "Please don't do that." And I was live streaming. I said, "Don't do that. You trying to get your network."
Oh man, this light is disgusting, Lord. Hey, Swindle, I just sent you a link. Just follow it, and I'm gonna see if I can bring you on. I want to say this is the public number.
They say, anybody can have it. It don't matter. Anybody can get it.
Man, let me tell y'all something. So, I like my. Oh, there you go. I like you. Take pictures in exchange for money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like people reach out to me, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you a call, and it never fails. I call them, and my number is still a 619 number. And I call all these people from, these Atlanta people. First time they never ever pick up, because they think I'm spam.
You got the spam number.
They think I'm spam every single time. So
got the spam number.
So, dude, I mean, I talked to my carrier. I ain't gonna say who it is over these Facebook airwaves, but I talked to my carrier, and they will not change my number.
Oh wow.
They will, they just won't. So I'm gonna have to, I don't know. I'm gonna have to just get rid of the whole thing and just I don't know. You know what? No, I'm gonna get a second line. That's what I'm gonna have to do, because.
Sound like more money spending.
Unfortunately.
Oh, we just talked about this.
No, you just talked about it.
Okay, you're right. You
just talked about it. I just kind of agreed.
Saying.
Man, this tungsten lighting is really bothering me. But
don't start with the setup stuff. You're supposed to be trying to get in the bed.
I'm waiting for Swindle to come on. Swindle, dude, all you gotta do is say you hit OK 2 times, and then you gonna be on.
It's the city that never sleeps.
What's that? That's your Xbox, huh?
Yeah, they're having a conversation about. They're talking about the trade that's supposed to happen.
I think that
they're excited.
It's an exciting time.
Yeah, I mean, it's trade deadlines,
It's an exciting time, but
yeah.
So what you think, Durant to Phoenix?
That's what they're saying.
I normally wouldn't believe it, but then they were saying Westbrook to Utah too, and then
Westbrook is gone.
Yeah, and now here we are. So, like if I'm Sean Marks, like if I'm Brooklyn, I'm not winning. I'm blowing the whole thing up. Simmons is.
They're probably going to tank the season.
Well, they can't tank the season because they're in 4th right now. Like you would literally have to lose every single game.
Lose a lot of games now that they're losing their team.
Like as you put Ben Simmons is option 1. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What's going on, y'all?
Swindle, man.
What's up, baby?
Look at your face. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. So, Swindle, this is my boy Lawrence. Lawrence is my boy Swindle. Both of y'all are salt of the earth people.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna appreciate it.
Yeah.
See, the camera probably has a low FPS.
Yeah, that's what I was reading. I was like, okay. I mean, it's on the laptop. Shit.
Oh man.
You just gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Hey man, listen. It's. I'm gonna just hit the X and then we just gonna talk. So Swindle, you are. Okay. Well, tell us who you are and what you do.
All right. So I mean, Twin City. Well, so we want to start from the beginning. In the beginning. Now, so
Why not? Why
so
not?
so Swin City. So Swin City is an organization we cater to elementary all the way to pro. So elementary, middle school, high school, college, professional. Uh, Helping
In what sport?
kids. Basketball.
Okay.
Football's coming in the fall.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swin City.
Yeah. We have a magazine, Swin City Mag, that caters to basically everything we do is DFW. Uh, but let's rewind real quick. As I put in the comments, we have the Summer Pro League, and I made a example of we're like the Drew League of the DFW. So if you're
Yeah.
familiar with LeBron playing at the Summer League in California, that was the Drew League. Or if you know about Rucker Park or Dykeman in Manhattan, we're basically like a hybrid between those two. So we have a lot of our players that play in the G League, overseas, college, even some very elite 3, 4, 5 star high school players come play in our league and they get that run. So we have the MC on the court, we got the music bumping, the crowd. They know not to wear Willie Bobos, to the games because it's a whole experience.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So how did that come about?
I just did it, man. I just did it. I saw that there was a need in regards to a summer pro league. We've had some in the previous years, but they never just was consistent enough. They might pop out for a year, they might pop out for two, um, but they never did just continue to be consistent.
Yeah.
And everything that I've done, and even prior to Swin City, I also did exposure camps on the high school side and the middle school side for boys and girls, helping them get basketball scholarships. So just the aspect of branding and consistency, I just kept it going. So at the end of everything, I just rebranded in 2018 to create Swin City, and like it's the end game, but it's not the end because we're steady growing with inside. That's why I called it Swin City, because inside of a city, you can always continue to
Yeah.
elevate and grow.
You know what? You know what I love about that? Well, two things. Thing number one is that you didn't overthink it. And like you saw a need and you started doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that you had a whole bunch of trips and bumps and all that type of stuff along the way.
Oh yeah. I mean, still having them.
Still having them. But the
It's-
difference between your trips and bumps and other people is that other people don't have trips and bumps because they don't have nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like people like you who have a dream, and I don't even want to say a dream because I don't want to trivialize what you're doing, but just roll with me. It's 12 o'clock.
No, you good.
People who have a dream, so many of us gets locked in, we get stuck in that planning stage. I got to do this. I got to have this together. I got to have this together. If I don't, I got to present myself in such a way because people are going to be looking at me and and you'll get so locked into that you'll never move.
Yeah. It's a lot of overthinking.
A lot of
The
overthinking.
Yeah, a lot of overthinking. A lot of people are in the image. They want to be in the image of, oh, I'm an entrepreneur, or I own my own business, or they love the image of it. Like a lot of people love the imagery of marriage,
Mm.
but they're not in love with the process. So soon as some stuff hit the fan, now they're like, oh well, you know what? I tried. Did you really try? Did you really invest inside yourself to make sure that you didn't have those doubts? Because after you get, everyone have that coulda, woulda, shoulda type situation. So if you knew you went all the way in with this thing, you bought the mics, you bought the lavaliers, you got the light ring, you got the different backdrops.
Apparently I don't because it went out, but yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you got the orange light right now. It's okay though. You know what? I'm gonna turn mine on. Hold on. There we go. Well, I tried to turn it. It didn't work. So
it happens. Yeah.
But just the aspects of when I can sleep, if something said, okay, we're done with this, I can be okay with it because I know I've given it my all.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I could say I slept, and I did this to a capacity where, okay, what's that? Frank Sinatra, I did it my way.
I'm starting, like, in my feeble old age. I'm starting Lawrence Rose's eyes. I'm
talking about
hold on, we're middle aged,
We're middle aged. We are 3 middle-aged men in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Talking about the things of this world.
I just thought about it though.
And ain't no middle-aged man.
That's what we are. So, okay, listen. It's not even like an indictment. It's a fact. So, like right now, I'm 40. If God grants me grace, like, man, if I'm 85, 90, I'm good. Anything past that is like, yeah, okay, I'm kind of pushing it, So let's say let's call the end of my days, let's say 95. I'm almost halfway there. Middle, that's by definition, that's the middle of this whole walk of life. I'm middle age. It's cool. I'm fine. I'm a middle-aged man talking into this mic about Kevin Durant in Swin City.
Cool. Hey, man, but it's people that I was watching this thing the other day. I think they were talking about actors that were working regular jobs, and their passion was acting. I think they were saying Harrison Ford was like maybe 30 or 40 years old.
Yeah.
Whenever he finally started acting.
Yeah.
So it's about.
You started acting in middle age.
Yeah, I don't think it's when you find it. It's when you find it, do it to the max.
Just do it to the max. I mean, what's baby girl name? Vera Wang, 40.
Vera Wang.
Yep.
She was until she was 40.
People didn't know that Jill Scott was working construction.
Was she really?
Yeah.
I bet she was the worst construction worker.
Hey, probably was. We don't know. But at the end of the day, if you really truly believe in yourself and don't care about the mistakes or the bumps or the bruises, you'll be able to withstand. Because I'll say it like this right here. I look at everybody like this. Like when you said, "Hey, I'm gonna start my podcast." I mean, you'll go on, you'll say something on your story on Facebook, and I'll see it. I'll be like, "Okay, let me see what he gonna do."
Yeah.
And I watched it. Then you started coming out with it. And my favorite one you was talking about. I'm a middle-aged man. I'm over here drinking 0 sugar Mountain Dew. I just started dying laughing. You know what I'm saying? But the aspects of it. I mean, you came with the nice mics. I mean, I was like, okay, he's serious. And then before I chimed in, I saw the nice graphic. I said, okay, he done went to Adobe Suite or Canva or something and took some time and did something. That's okay. Because before I even, and I'm gonna rewind, just leave even just a little bit more. The quality of when you was bringing it in on the mics, I said, okay, it's crisp. You're investing in it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you do it for a year, if you do it for 2 or 3 or 20 or 30, or even till you get to 95, at the end of the day, you invested, you put money in. You just said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this $2 mic over here I saw from the dollar store. I got a coupon for it. And you over sound like you in the Matrix or something.
Let me tell you something though. First of all, The Matrix was a wonderful movie. Second of all,
I was watching it while I was Hey, I watch it like 5 or 6 times a month.
It's a wonderful movie. Second of all, the part that most people don't see or know is that I did have the $2 mics. Well, it wasn't a $2 mic; it was a $30 mic. But like, it was not good.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I take that back. I take that back. It was good at the moment where I was at.
Got to start
that
somewhere.
part. You got to start somewhere. Exactly. You got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere.
That purpose. I think a lot of us, especially in our generation of old men, I think
that BS.
I think a lot of us we're afraid of looking stupid. And maybe not even so much afraid of looking stupid, yes, but maybe more so we're afraid of not looking together.
Just get rid of the whole thing
And then so what we'll do is we'll spend, and I know that I'm not making this up, so I'm not gonna say anybody specifically, but what we'll do is we'll overanalyze everything, and we're not gonna do this until it's at a 10, or all of this stuff that and we don't move. Learning how to do something and literally stepping out is a very ugly process. Think about our kids. Think about our kids when they first learn to walk. It's beautiful to us because we have an emotional attachment to them. We saw them come out the womb. And they were, they couldn't hold their neck up, and now,
Why you look up like that though? Hold on, time out.
No, I'm looking at my screen, bro.
He do kind of look like you got rolling his eyes.
Yeah, he's like, man, my kid's bad in the mug, man. I can't stand the kid.
I'm looking up at my screen, bro. Relax.
like you said, man, I hate my kids, man. I don't know what.
I'm tired of these kids. They always so.
But go ahead. I apologize.
So they go through that whole process, and they can't lift up their neck, and then they roll over, and then they crawl and stuff like that, and then one magical day they take a step, and then we're all in tears and like, oh my God, so it's this big old thing. But really, if you take away the emotion out of it, a kid walking for the first time is a very clumsy thing.
Oh,
it's they tripping all over themselves. They can't get 2 steps together. But we don't look at them and be like, oh man, look at you, you terrible kid. Look at you, you can't walk yet. We celebrate the baby steps, because even though it's not polished, we know that that's the first step of them ultimately getting to where they're going to be effective, and they're going to be walking and running and sprinting and Usain Bolt and stuff like that. So many of us, we're so afraid of putting ourselves out there in those baby step phases that we won't move at all. And what'll happen is that we'll get 50, 60, and we're like, man, I can't tell y'all. Well, I can, but I won't. I get a lot of messages of like, man, you know what? I want to start a podcast so much, but I just don't know where to start. Like,
start.
But just like you, so first, well, we'll talk about that later, but just like you, some people, I'm not going to say some people. I'll say some people. Some people need to see somebody that they have some type of connection to actually doing something to give them courage to try themselves.
Yeah.
And a lot of time that's who God uses us as. We're the triers.
Yeah, and I'm willing to jump off the ledge.
Yeah.
It's so steep. You gonna run with me? But go ahead. I'll apologize.
Yeah. No. And I think that's the important part, and that's really what I want this show to be, what this podcast to be. I want it to be an invitation for people to try.
They don't know the struggle, man. They think that, you know, what they see is something that just was put together by magic, you know. And all your hard work, you know, you're investing in your equipment, you know, you're investing in your time to sit down and see, you know, what you're going to talk about on your show.
Yeah.
Or, you know, who you're reaching out to and who's telling you no and who's telling you yes to be on your show. Because, like, that sucks, you know, when you have somebody in your mind that you want to be on your show and they tell you, well, I don't have time, or, you know, they don't see the preparation behind what you put in when the show starts. All they see is the clarity, the crispiness. They don't see you staying up till, you know, 3 and 4 in the morning.
Sometimes not even doing that. Not just
setting up cameras, make sure it's sounding good, make sure it's looking good. They don't see all that. All they see is the finished product. And most of the time, you know, when we see the finished product, you know, we're like, man, I wish I could be like that, or man, I wish I could do that. But you can. It's like, but you have to put in the preparation, the time, the skill, invest in your craft. You know, you got to do that stuff in order to get to that level. And most people, they won't do that because they're scared. Why, you know, they let that fear set in. If you let fear set in, you know, you'll never start. You got to drop fear and just do what you can do. You know.
Let me ask you. Let me ask both of y'all this. What are they afraid of?
They're afraid of. They're afraid of. Go. You go first. You go first.
Sorry. So, it might be like a fear of not being as good as, you know, that, you know, I do photography and videography, so they may not be good as the next.
He cold. He cold.
Really? Hey! I got an eye for it. I'll go to your IG and be like, okay, okay, yeah, your lighting is wrong. Your angle is horrible.
Hey, I take all criticism and try to get it right the next time. But most of the time, you're trying to compare yourself to people that have put in the time, you know, and the effort to get to where they're at. You know, it's people that have been doing it for 10 and 15 years. Well, that's 10 and 15 years of grinding and learning how, you know, maybe learning lighting, posing, you know, the, you know, behind the scenes of how to run your business. You know, some people, they see the product, but once again, they don't want to go through the fire. Like, you know, just like gold, when gold is purified, it has to go through fire. So they don't want to, they want to touch the fire and then put their hand back. No, you got to go all the way through it to get purified. So, you know, in order to get to that level, you got to put in the work. You know, it's just like anything else. Just like when you go to the gym, you trying to get your jumper right. You got to practice. You can't just practice one time through the week and think that your jumper going to be nice and tight. You know, when you get ready to get on the court, you got to go out there and practice 3 and 4 times. You know, it's got to be something that's religiously done. Or like when you lifting weights, if you're trying to get strong, you can't just stay at 135. You got to start putting that weight up, whether it's putting that 2.5 on, or putting that 5 pound on, or putting that 10 pound on, and keep leveling yourself up. So, you know, how bad do you want it? You know, do you want to put in that time? Because I remember when I first started photography, man, I used to stay up till 3 or 4 in the morning trying to figure out how to retouch and stuff like that. And I wasn't always successful the first time. You know, I was trash. I was messing up people's faces and messing up stuff. And once when I got to a point to where, you know, I am now, it was because I stayed up late night trying to figure out how to do, you know, certain things, you know, when it comes to Photoshop. But it's just, you know, what are you willing to give, or what are you willing to invest to get to the level of the person that you may admire, or the person that's there? You know, are you going to give the half time, or are you going to give the full time, or what are you going to do? You know?
Yeah, no, that's facts. When I was younger,
because you're not anymore.
Yeah, you're middle aged.
I hate you.
This man, and me too. But I'm not gonna say I'm middle aged. I'm still young.
Right. So, but when I was 7, 8, my mom. So I got a lot of my creativeness from my mother. And before we moved to Amarillo, we was here in Dallas. We was in Oak Cliff. And in the 80s, jobs were, they were fickle. If you weren't working for the post office or Xerox or, those things, I'm 42, so I'm kind of telling my age too. But with all that being said, she was trying to do that entrepreneurial route as while she was working, and it wasn't working. And she was making really nice dresses. I mean, the woman was cold at this stuff. Like, when I mean handy, like I remember I used to change my oil up at Jarvis.
Yep.
All that stuff through her.
Wow.
But just the aspects of seeing her doing something at a nice level, then just stopping. Try something else, then stop. And then, my mom's twin sister, she'll do some stuff. And they'll go do something again, and then just stop. I'm like, in my head now, as I was growing up, and I'm like, why are y'all stopping? But it was the part of they've been so fixated on having a job, they didn't want to jump off the cliff and say, fuck it, excuse my French, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And with the part where they saw my grandmother didn't have no money, but always came up with something. She was like, oh, I'm gonna get a tractor to till this land. They were like, you can't get no tractor. All of a sudden, beep, 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 a big tractor coming nowhere, and she had someone tilling that land. So just a part of, she didn't care. She just did it. And the part where a lot of people are scared is it's the failure piece. They don't want to, quote unquote, I'm not gonna say risk their livelihood, but they're not gonna say, okay, let me just ease out. Let me go ahead and ease out here some more. Let me just ease out, because everyone has a process of jumping out there, even if it's just easing into the pool.
Right.
Just jump off. But either way it goes, you still have to want to get into the pool. Okay, I'm at the third. I'm at 3 feet. Okay, I'm at 3.5. I'm at 4. Okay, now I'm swimming. But you still have to jump into the pool, or you have to dive off the cliff. Uh-oh, the speaker's offline.
Man, I'm telling you, that's that connection.
He needs to get closer to the Wi-Fi. He needs to get closer to the modem. but just a part of just for me, I really never cared about what people thought about what I was, I really didn't care. I mean, and I don't even know if you remember this when we was at Jarvis. Of course, you knew I was always selling CDs and everything, but it was that time I tried to sell Mary Kay. I had Tiffany and what's baby girl, her cousin. You know who I'm talking about.
Natalie.
I had them trying to help me. It didn't work out. It is what it is, but I tried it, and I went all in with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think that it was a little bit, I don't want to say easier, but do you think that it was more obtainable for you to jump into that pool because you had examples that you saw early on in your life of people that at least jumped?
I wouldn't even, the thing about it is they didn't jump. They didn't jump. They kind of teetered over there. They kind of teetered just over there. They just didn't go all the way in and fail. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if this is the cliff to jump off and hopefully start flying, they started going and then stopped and went back.
That's what a lot of us do.
Exactly, and that's the part of, I didn't see anybody just jump off the cliff.
Yeah.
I had imageries of a lot of people with fear. You see what I'm saying? And they used to talk about my grandmother in regards to like, oh, she don't have, she don't need to be doing this, you know, just stop. And it was a lot of fear involved. And my grandmother was like, "You're gonna be the one that's gonna take care of the whole family." And I was, I'm young. Okay, Granny, whatever.
Them grannies be knowing, man.
You're right. Granny's and
be knowing.
She always called, even though I'm dark skinned, she always called me Sonny Boy. but she was the one. She said, "I'm gonna be the one that brings every." And I don't know why, but it always stuck with me. It literally always stuck with me. But just a part of, just going into like Swin City. Even though I built my rep with what I did with the exposure camps with the young ladies and the young men, what I was going into was even bigger and deeper, because now I'm going into a whole different space that either it's going to make me or literally break me.
Yeah.
Because now I'm dealing with professionals. Now these people are, of course, in the city with the ball playing stuff. Either my stuff was going to be top tier or it was going to be trash. Because one thing, we have other pro leagues in the city, right? They're not actually like mine, but they all over the place. And one of the guys that I asked, to be part of my league, he was like, "Tom, there's a lot of leagues in the city. What's going to separate yours from everybody else's?" And I said, "You're gonna see." But it was the part of, I had to persuade them because they were so accustomed to just these things, that the leagues that they saw.
Right.
So I had to, like I said, either it was going to be here or it was going to be here. And if it was going to be here, I probably would have had to just stop what I was doing.
So an opportunity forced you into being who you are now.
Yeah, I had to basically turn all the way up. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have to have this piece. I'm gonna have to have this piece. I'm gonna have to, like, before I got the NBA and NCAA piece to it, I was trying to find it. And that was an 8-month process.
Wow.
And the thing about it was, I wasn't even using my resources because the people that, just using, trying to, people that say, "Oh yeah, I'm here to help you, let me know, blah, blah, blah." Those people wasn't coming through.
They never do.
"Oh man, let me see. I can't see nothing. What we supposed to be looking at?" And then I called up a mentor, and I normally don't, I talk to him. I normally talk to him like every other 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And I would just tell him, I was like, "Man, I'm trying to look for this, blah, 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 blah." He said, "Why didn't you ask me this earlier?" I said, "What you mean?" "Here's the phone number." Just like that. I said, "Huh?" So I called the guy. He was like, "Yeah, what's going on, Tony?" It was already. He's like, "I've been waiting on you to call me for a few months." I said, What?" I'm like, "How I was gonna call you and I didn't have your number?" He's like, "You never did ask." But he's talking about my mentor.
It's a ram in the bush.
That part right there. So because I wasn't gonna do the pro league until I got that. And when I got that, I got the other one. It was like, "Hey, let's go." And then, of course, the uniforms, and I gotta get your address so I can send you some shorts and everything. Because I know you like basketball shorts.
Absolutely.
Some things you just can't forget, right?
True.
But
Sorry, Chris, if you're watching.
Yeah. but the part of just making sure that when I did it, I had to be here. I had to be, there's no, and I'm not talking about I'm not talking about any other leagues right now. I had to be here for myself.
Yeah.
Not about others, not other leagues or anything. I had to be here for myself.
That's where we get tripped up.
Say it again.
That's where we get tripped up.
Yeah.
Well, you know the difference between Apple and Windows is that Windows is always trying to keep up with Apple. Apple is always trying to keep up with themselves.
That's that. You know what? I'm gonna say something. That's a great analogy because I was about to say something about Nike. Adidas. Well, I'm gonna say this here before Yeezy. before Ye. They were. I mean, here's Adidas as far as money. I ain't talking about basketball. Yeah. I'm talking about just period. Lifestyle, sports, everything. Here.
Yep.
Nike was here. But get ready, check this out. Nike is here because of the perception that their marketing is crazy.
Still
crazy. Now, mind you, Adidas, they low key got the world in regards to soccer.
Yeah, that's our stupid American minds that thinks that just because Adidas ain't popping basketball shoes, why is it they ain't popping? Adidas got it on lock. Adidas, they're gonna be okay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't go wrong with a classic pair of shell toes. I'm not even an Adidas guy. Like I wear Nike. I like the shoe. I have had a couple. I've had a couple Adidas, but I'm just the guy. I prefer the Nike shoe. But that's once again, that's the quote unquote programming or marketing that if we all know the sky is blue and 20 people say the sky is red, we're gonna look. That sky ain't red. It's blue. We're gonna look. But why we gonna look? Because 20 people said so.
Yep.
The mouth, the marketing. So just going with the, just the continuous competition of myself because we're all artists. Like you are now considered an artist with photography, with the podcast. You are an artist.
Dude, I just released a song that nobody got. It's another conversation. But yeah, I just released a song Friday. Let It Rain. Y'all go get it, y'all.
Yeah, go get it. It's on Tidal, Spotify.
Do it.
Is it really? I don't know. I was just.
No, it really is.
Oh, okay. Really is. It's on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, Roku,
wherever you consume music. You can say, "Hey Siri, play Gerald Davis, Let It Rain right now," and she will play it.
So it's the part where
my bad.
we have to be in competition with ourselves. Like when Lawrence was talking about the Adobe Suite. Man, there's been times I've been so locked in with Adobe Suite. That stuff is like even though I've never had crack before, I'm gonna say it's very addicting because you wanna create more. You wanna execute it. You wanna execute a certain thing. Like I've been on YouTube a whole 3 days straight that's trying to figure something out. I did get some sleep in between, FYI. But the part of wanting to get better, that's why people didn't like Kobe because I was on a Clubhouse and they were talking about people didn't like Kobe.
Is Clubhouse still a thing?
Clubhouse is still a thing. Clubhouse is still a thing, man. And the thing the anticipation of everything has went down, or the vibe has went down, but it's still consistent.
I didn't like it. It was fine, but like it was just one more thing for me to learn. I'm like, hey, I think I'm tapped out.
I when I go on there, there's some very good chats that I'm in that's not us.
Okay.
You know, I'm in certain things where there's doctors talking, there's people that that are astronomers talking, just things of that, and I'm listening to them. But just the part where how we we look to our left and to our right, and now we're not looking straight. That's where we fall. That's where a lot of us fall short. Period.
Yeah.
And what I was going to say with the Kobe Bryant situation is people didn't like. People said, "Oh, Kobe was stubborn. Kobe, people didn't like Kobe." No, Kobe was on his thing. He was locked in, and he wasn't really rocking with you if you wasn't locked in with your own craft. And that's the part a lot of us have to understand. If I'm locked in and you're not locked in, and you get mad at me for not really rocking with you like that no more, it's then you need to get locked in. If you want me to rock with you, I need you to get locked in because I'm trying to, I'm working. I'm not even trying. I'm working on going here.
Yeah.
And if you're working on staying there, that's you, not me. And once Kobe passed, people was like, "Oh, I get it now. Oh, it's the mama mentality." Did you really know what the mama mentality meant? When he had, and I go back and when he had the Kobe system. I don't know if you remember the Kobe system on YouTube.
I remember the Kobe system as in the Kobe sevens. That's what I remember the Kobe system.
Okay. But if you go back on
I'm a
YouTube,
shoe guy though, so
yeah. So that's true. So he had Tony Robbins, Kanye, Jay Rice, Serena Williams, the comedian that's an Indian guy, some Japan rock star.
I remember. No, that was the marketing campaign for the Kobe 7.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But the thing about it is, it was deeper than that. Because he was talking about with Kanye. Kanye said, "I'm the most successful." He said, "Be more successful." So he was like, "You can keep going higher." You see what I'm saying? And,
I remember that. Yeah.
And he asked, "Well, can you be the same animal but a different beast?" And they were like, "What?" It's the part of you elevating to another, just continuing to elevate and understanding certain things that not many people can grasp. And that's why he loved Michael Jordan so much, because Michael was like, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna find a way to kill you. And if I can't kill you, I'm gonna try to kill you." And that's why it is what it is. He's the best player that ever played the game.
Let me ask you real quick. LeBron or Mike?
Mike.
Okay. Why is that?
If LeBron was to retire right now, he will still get celebrated, but they'd be like, he's a great player. Let me go ahead and say that. He's a great player for what he's done. He's a great player. I mean, statistics, he's done some great things. But when we're just talking about just the all-around situation, we're talking about all-around basketball. When Michael Jordan retired, the rest of the league got happy and said, "Hey, we can win now."
We can win now. Yeah.
And when he came back, they said, "Dang, in those 2 years, the year that he retired, but within those 2 years, that's when the Rockets got that back-to-back." And the second time they got that back-to-back, because he was getting back in the groove of things.
Mm-hmm.
But when he came back, who won?
Yep.
Chicago.
Once he started winning, he didn't stop.
He did not stop, and that's the part that takes things, statistics. Like I said, like I said, LeBron has done some great things. I cannot take that away from him. But when we start talking about the actual, when you have an influence on the league like that, like you leave, they say, "Yay, you gone. I can win now." That right there, that's a whole. That's different, man.
Like I think I want to say I'm Mike too.
Yeah.
I'm Mike too. um, like personally, my favorite player is Kobe, but I mean, but just as far as who it is, like it's Mike. But I want to, I I want to be on the LeBron bandwagon. I do. Not so much of because of who LeBron is, but like the idea that we have this idea that wherever we are in time, that was the greatest thing. And
Right.
like,
And that's not true.
and that's not true.
And that's not true.
Unfortunately, it is in this case because Mike is okay. But like, but that's what we do though. We like, oh man, because bro, remember when we were when we were teenagers, the old heads would be like, oh man, this 90s music is terrible. Man, it wasn't nothing like the 70s and da 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 da. This was real music. And now the 90s music is celebrated as one of the greatest generations in music ever. And now we're saying yes, it is. And now we're saying that, oh man, listen to this music now, man. Y'all ain't got no music, man. The 90s, that's when it was real music. We are now.
But I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna pause you on that. I'm gonna say the majority of us say that. The majority of us say that, and I like some of these young rappers. I like them because some of them that I can understand.
Yeah.
That I can understand. Now, don't get me wrong. Because even some of the 90s, quite a bit of the 90s music, it was talking about still smashing and smoking and killing and stuff like that. And they're still talking about that now. But some of the stuff that they're talking about, I'm gonna say the presentation of it. What?
Yeah.
What? Like, tell me what tell me what you said. But then I don't know. Do we put Kendrick in our? Do we put Kendrick with us, or do we put Kendrick with them?
Nah, you got to put it with them.
I love me some Kendrick.
Yeah.
Cole. 21 is starting to, has grown on me. And a couple of others.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is we have to see I looked at the evolution of everything. I've looked at the evolution of a lot of these young artists that are coming out and say, okay, he's, it's like, okay, listen to the next album. Okay, all right. Because at first I wasn't a Migos fan.
Yeah.
But that's in the beginning. Then I said, hold on, let me sit back and let me listen. Oh, I'm there the whole time. Crooked, I love it, but I wasn't giving it a chance because I had that mentality too.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't like the 90s. No. So it's the part of going back to LeBron. I mean, he's the latter part of us.
Mm.
He's part of the end of us.
Yeah.
He's 37, 38?
He's 38.
Yeah, he's the end of us. And the part of, like I said, when people say that, you really can't compare those. You can't. I'm gonna choose Mike, but you really can't compare them because they're two different players.
Bro, you want to hear something crazy?
Go ahead.
The thing that keeps me up at night is that LeBron was a rookie when we were online.
That's true.
We spring 03.
You spring 03, I'm spring 04.
Yeah, I know, but me and my line, we spring 03.
Yeah.
So, like, LeBron, that stupid guy with the Pistons that nobody knows, Carmelo, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, like, dude, that's Spring 03, and that was a millennia ago. Like
Yeah.
time moves on, and you know what? This is this is a minute, hour and 15 minutes. I'm about to go. Why am I up so late? But this has been beautiful. But at this is going to be another conversation for another time. I really want to talk about how we deal with time and like what's our relationship with time, because whether we accept it or not, it's definitely passing.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this real quick. For me, the thing that time is quote unquote time, far as numeric and stuff like that.
Yep.
I I don't move with that.
Okay.
Now I have a certain time on this earth, and through each day cycle or whatever you want to call it, I have to make the best of it.
Yeah.
But the numerical time piece of it, I really don't agree with it. I respect the law of it because of what they did to balance it, to measure it. But no, man. I
What's
mean,
your how do you look and operate in time, in like in your mind?
in my mind, you said, so how do I operate in time? In my mind,
What's your view and what's your relationship with time? You respect the laws of it, and like there's no getting around 24 hours a day. That's that. But I I feel like I know what you're saying, and I can 100% appreciate it. I honestly want to get to that place. Like,
right?
and I think I'm closer, but like, I mean, bro, honestly, I had a hard time turning 40.
Really?
I had a hard time
Wow.
turning 40 because for a lot of different things, but like in my immediate family, like I'm the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I was always the baby,
Right.
and like the baby is now like
The
you
baby's
know
older.
the yeah it's
Yeah.
it's it's over, and like you know 20 is 20 is whatever, 30 is still you're fine, but like 40 is okay, you in this thing.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I can't even lie to you. I hate when people say that. I don't even know why I said it. I can't even lie to you, man. Like, why? Like,
Why
so
would
you
you?
about to lie?
You don't have to, you don't have
So you
to.
was lying before?
Right.
The the part of I still feel like I'm still in my 20s in regards to my mentality and how I attack things. Of course, I've grown with the heat of life or the trials and tribulations. Now I sound like I'm in the church. But the 42, I have gray. My hair is getting fuzzy and my forehead is getting bigger.
Yeah.
I still can't grow sideburns and all that, but the part of I enjoy. You have to look at it now. This is how I look. I look at it as I appreciate each day, and I gotta go hard each day because I can easily die. I can easily die right now.
Mm.
So I appreciate the moments, not time. The moments I have each day. So when I tell you I don't sleep much, I get sleep. Like even though right no, no I'm probably gonna get up about 5 o'clock today. Today I normally get about 4.5 hours of sleep. I normally go to bed. I normally go to bed about 10:30. Wake up at 3:30.
Mm.
And I get up chipper. I mean, it's just a part of I enjoy every moment. Like in this time right now, I'm in, and I'm using time in these moments. I'm enjoying this conversation. I have my pads. I have my pad right here with my pen. I have a tablet right here. I got my window open right here, talking to you right. I'm enjoying this time. I enjoy my time with my kids. All these moments that I spend, I make sure that I go 110% at everything I do. So I won't have no regrets. So if I get to 110, if I get to 320, we have longevity in my family. My grandfather died at 103.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, my Aunt Pinky died at 100. I think she died at 101. Uncle Andrew he had a hard life. I don't know what he died at 88. But everybody else, Aunt Pinky died at 100. Uncle Dub died at 100. Uncle Rangy died at 101. Grandpa, he died at 103. Aunt Jan Ann died at 106. And then we had some that lived all the way up to like 110, 115.
So you're not middle aged?
No, I'm not. Like my grandfather, I think he stopped having sex about 95.
God, hey.
Now get ready for this here. He wasn't on no medication.
I feel like right now I'm about ready to wrap it up.
But and that's why I was like, because I asked him for his, I think we did it. Yeah, it was a centennial. And I asked him, I was like, man, what is it? I was like, what are you doing? When SFA, I'm gonna hit you with this here. Remember when we used to go down to SFA for homecomings and stuff like that, for their homecomings? My grandfather was in the club with us. I called my uncle. I said, I think I saw Grandpa. He was like, did he have his braids in with his chain and his coveralls? I said, yep. He was like, yep, that was him.
Wow.
He said, enjoy, and this is where I got it. He said, enjoy the moments you have. Have fun. You don't have to be this super serious person. When you become an adult, you gotta.
I've always hated that.
Yeah. Like, who said that?
Mm-hmm.
Who made that narrative? I'm gonna be the dopest dad. I'm a dope dad. Like, I didn't have. I'm dope. My kids love, like, their friends are jealous because they don't have a dad like me.
Mm.
And the part about it is we're here to make moments.
I like that, man.
And that's why we're here, for an experience, man. We're here for an experience. Not to say, "Ooh, I ain't got enough time." Yes, you do. Well, I don't know. When you start hearing "well" and "but," here come those excuses. I'm talking to you too now.
I'm soaking it in.
Yeah. That's zero sugar Mountain Dew. Let's go ahead and just cut the Mountain Dew out. You know what I'm saying? So it's the aspects of we have to enjoy these moments, these experiences. So it's up to you to get up at 3:30 in the morning to roll with these experiences. Use this time to your advantage.
Mm.
You have to have 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Who said that?
Some would say science, but
European studies show.
Mm.
And that's cool for European studies. My grandfather, he survived off of 4.5 hours of sleep. When did he die?
That
103.
is.
But this is the other thing too. His stress level was very low, even at a young age. You can't control what you can't control. Only thing you can do is control yourself. And if you let stuff bother you, then hey, guess what's going on right now? You stressing yourself out. You put yourself in certain positions to make your testosterone go low, dopamines go crazy. You know, eating the wrong foods, estrogen getting to your body. Now your body's out of whack. Now you're gonna need, if you're eating bad food, now you need 6 to 8 hours of sleep so your body can fast. Then when you get up, you break your fast with breakfast. So your body's trying to heal itself while it's asleep, right?
Yeah.
Because of all the toxins you already put in your body. So if you don't put all those toxins inside your body, now I'm being holistic and stuff.
No, you got it.
If you put all those toxins in your body have to rest so it can start cycling all those things out. So when you get up in the morning, what do? You go use the restroom. You go take a piss. You go use the restroom. You're supposed to go use the restroom to get all that waste out. But if you're putting all the right stuff inside your body, you don't need that much sleep because your body's already well, I'm not gonna say just, I'm gonna use primarily healed already because you're putting all the right things inside your body. When you put all the right things inside your body, you don't need much sleep. Now, like you said before, when we were younger, we could drink a whole Mountain Dew, some Kentucky Fried chicken dipped in brown gravy, and all that, and be good. Now like you said, you drink that soda. Hey man, that was the best. I love that snippet, man. I love that snippet.
It's real. It's funny, but it's true. More real than it's not.
Yeah, and but. It's the part where I have one of my cousins. And then we can get off because it's about to be an hour and a half.
It's pretty long. Yeah.
She said, she called me. Hey, I want to. I want to lose weight. What I got to do? I want to feel better. What I got to do? You said IRC mode because I'm plant based. I follow the plant based diet.
Nice.
Yeah, so the part of, I was like, okay. She was like, what? Now, what is the Irish sea mouse? What is that again? You take the gel? I said, no, I don't take the gel. I take the powder. And she was like, so what? So how many times I gotta take it? I said, you can take it three times. Depends on the size of what you can take it as much as you want, but 1 to 2, 3 times a day. But I said, but the thing about it is, you doing that and then still eating some other stuff, it's not going to work. Why is it not going to work? Because you said you're putting toxins inside your body. You think this is supposed to kill those toxins. It's not. It's going to help rid those toxins, but you can't continue to put toxins inside your body and then taking that. You're messing up your system. Yeah. You want energy. In order to get energy, you got to use electricity to get energized. You got to energize the battery. What do we do with a rechargeable battery? What do? We go plug it up, right?
Plug it back in the wall. Yep.
Plug it back in the wall. What does that battery get?
Electricity.
Exactly. We're the same rate. We're the same way. When we eat all this bad stuff, it goes to the part of we're making the body much more sicker. We're not feeding the right we're not getting the right electricity. Then we get tired. We don't want to get up.
Yes, sir.
Kids be like, daddy. We be like, mama like, sex performance is horrible. All that. So it's just a part of going back to the sleep piece. If we want the right time, then we gotta do the right things to have all those moments. I get up in the morning and I got a beautiful view of the city. And I get up in the morning and I just look and I just sit there in the dark. Because that's when things are created. And I'm like, all right, here we go. Thank you, God. Here we go. Then here we go. Boom, 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 boom. And those are the things that we all have to do, man. Forget time. Man, I'm not even gonna say forget time. Use time as a tool to enjoy your moments.
That's how we gonna end it. That's how we gonna end it. Man, this turned into a real show.
Hey man. Yeah, and please y'all excuse the curse word I use. I normally don't cuss. But anyway, hey man, I enjoyed it. I appreciate you bringing me on. Hey, this is a nice. I'm gonna go and look at this, man. I like this this evmux.com. Is it what is it, EVMux?
Man, I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, but I do like it, man. I really do like it. This is really dope.
Yeah.
And shouts out to you to continue what you're doing with this, man. Like seriously, continue it. If you ever stop it, you stop it. But just continue to go. Make sure you pour into yourself with this and go all the way in.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm trying. You know what? I'll say this and then I'm gonna go. I won't get into all that, but I'll say this, that the more I learned, the more I'm learning about myself. I'm learning that like all the things that I feel passionate about and feel that ties into my purpose, it's about helping people and it's about communicating.
Mm-hmm.
And like this platform right here is because I don't have all the answers. I don't have a quarter of the answers, but I figure if I can get with enough people who do have the answers and expose them to people who need the answers, then that will give people the courage to start. That's my mission statement. I just want people to have the courage to start.
Yeah, I'm gonna add to what you said.
Yes, sir.
You said the part where people can learn from I learn from your mistakes. You learn from my mistakes. We need to talk about mistakes because the answers are inside the mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
That's what wisdom is, though. That's what wisdom is.
That's it. You touch the stove when it's hot. Okay. I burnt myself. Oh, okay. Well, hey, y'all know not to touch the stove because it's hot. That's wisdom. And they say, oh, let's go touch it too. Then they're some fools. Oh, it is hot. I don't.
That's what it is, man. Wonder, man. I love you so much, man. And
love you too, man.
I cannot express how proud I am of you, dude. And
appreciate it, man. Same here, man.
And I'm gonna bring you back on in a more formal way.
Hey man, I sent you a link. Get on. All right, I'm on my way. Give me a second. I'm on my way.
Hey man. So hey, you guys are gonna at some point you guys are gonna watch this if you made it to the end. Go to I have a podcast. Look at the background. It's Lunch with the Cool Kids. It's where I'm not the cool kids, you are, and everybody at the table a cool kid. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe right now? Also, go to YouTube, same thing. Y'all, I love you. Right before we go, remember, don't let the world change you. You change the world. Boom.
All right, man. Log me out. I don't know how to get out of this thing.
Man, just swipe up. You're gonna be good.
I'm on the computer, man.
Well,
I don't got touch screen.
Well, guess what? Here it comes right now.
All right.